Hi, today I want to look at a pre-match game between KingsCrusher and I. This game was played a couple of months before we arranged our match, so I didn't do any live audio commentary for it. Okay, in this game I was rated 2200, my opponent KingsCrusher was rated 2194. This was a 5-minute auto-pairing game on the Internet Chess Club, played on the 18th of July 2009. The game started e4, knight c6. This is known as the Nimzovich defense, an opening that I have some experience with myself. d4. Now there are two main ways for black to play. d5 is the old move, which has come back into fashion. Knight c3. And d takes e4 is the old main line, but many players have switched to e6, which is an obscure but very playable variation of the French defense. But in the game my opponent played to e5. This move is less popular but was favoured by the late British Grandmaster Tony Miles. D takes e5 or knight f3 transposing to the Scotch game were also possible, but I played d5. Knight c7, knight f3, and here black can react in typical King's Indian style with d6. I think he has good play here. Black will continue g6, bishop g7, f5 and knight f6. However, my opponent played knight g6. This is a more popular way of playing this line. h4, aiming to immediately dislodge the knight. d6. And now it may have been better to leave black thinking about h4 to h5 and simply play c4. But in the game I think I played h5 prematurely. And now my opponent played his knight back, knight 6 e7. And here c4 was probably a better move. I played bishop b5 check. This move served no real purpose, so I didn't like it after the game. c6, bishop a4, b5. And now my bishop only has one square to go to, bishop b3, c5. Black has closed off the queen side and can now focus on attacking on the king side, particularly with the break f5 eventually. My opponent continued to outplay me. We reached this position at the end of move 31. Now I played the howler bishop d3. How does black win here? My opponent could have won with bishop d4 check, king h1, rook h5, picking up my queen with an easily winning advantage. However, my opponent missed this and played rook g5. Rook e6, bishop d4 check, king h1. Note that rook h5 doesn't work anymore, as I can remove the defender to the rook after rook takes g6 check, king h8, queen takes h5. So my opponent played rook g7, protecting the g-pawn. Black is threatening rook h5 again, so I played g4, stopping that idea once and for all. And here Ripka tells me that c4 was better, giving black a clear advantage after bishop c2, queen a8. But my opponent played the mistake rook takes d5. This pawn grab is not good. Now I should have gone for either rook takes g6 or bishop takes g6. Rook takes g6. Now white threatens queen takes h6. So black should play rook takes g6, bishop takes g6, rook e5. Black now threatens queen c6 check, coupled with rook e2, followed by eventual checkmate. So white must continue with a check, or at least with some sort of counterplay move. Bishop f7 check. And now king f8, bishop e6 check wins for white. And 38, king g7, queen f6 check, king h7, queen g6 check, king h8, queen takes h6 checkmate. Or 39, king f8, bishop e6 check, king e8, queen f8 checkmate. So, in that previous position, after bishop f7 check, black must play king h7. And here, bishop g6 check, the surprising move bishop g6 check, grants white a draw. Black can't play king takes g6 because of rook f6 check, king g7, queen takes h6 check, king g8, rook g6 check, and white wins. So black must play into the repetition after king g8, bishop f7 check, king h8, bishop g6 check. Okay, So that was rook takes g6. Bishop takes g6 would also have led to a draw. Black can't take the rook due to the back rank mate. So rook e5, bishop f7 check, rook takes f7, rook g6 check, rook g7, rook takes g7 check, king takes g7, queen f6 check, king g8, queen f7 check, king h8, queen f6 check, king g8, queen f7 check with a perpetual. But in the game I didn't play either of the moves, rook takes g6 or bishop takes g6. I played bishop c4, which is a blunder. Queen takes e6. Yeah, black can simply take this rook. I don't know what I was thinking. Queen g3. White seems to have an annoying pin, but it's not very strong. How does black win? And the key move is rook h5 check. G takes h5, queen takes c4, and the pin is broken and black picks up a bishop. But my opponent played queen e4 check. This is inaccurate, as I can now win his rook now. His rook is now defenseless after queen g2. Queen takes g2, king takes g2. And now the rook cannot be defended, and I will take a next move. King h7, bishop takes d5, rook e7. b3. Nevertheless, black is still winning this position due to his 2 extra pawns. And now rook e2 check was called for, with a winning advantage. But my opponent played g5. This is inaccurate. Rook f7 check, rook takes f7, bishop takes f7. Now the opposite colored bishop endgame is very drawish. My computer no longer thinks that black is winning, but still gives him the advantage. Eventually my opponent wasn't able to win with the extra material, but I lost on time on move 85. Thanks for watching this video.